Hi guys, just here to talk about the hifirush, like the closing of the studio. Oh my god. And the ones also who made Prey 2. Like, just all these actual good games that people praise end up still, closing because at the end of the day, we're supporting garbage, crappy companies who just basically steal your money over companies that actually deserve our money and actually put effort into their games and care about the people they're making games for. Because stuff like flipping Warzone, Call of Duty, Fortnite, Warner Brothers, just Rockstar mostly, EA, sure, man. I basically see my brother constantly get robbed playing the EA games, FIFA. But yeah, just all those companies, they truly don't care about you, but yet you still support them. You still give them money for like their garbage systems like battle passes, subscriptions, or just flipping stuff that should already be in the game, like with flipping Tekken 8. Like, oh my god, basically sending you stuff that should already be in the game, like clove items and items from previous games. It's like, my god, like, what is going on in this generation? But yeah, just over a year ago, Tango Gameworks and Xbox released hifirush, a musical delight that seemed to come out of nowhere. hifirush received almost universal acclaim. It was wholly unique, polished, and tightly paced. It was also like nothing developer Tango Gameworks had ever made before, and seemingly made explicitly for the Game Pass. It followed closely to the footsteps of games like Psychonauts 2, which I didn't really enjoy that game as much as the first one, but it's not a bad game, I guess. It's just, I never really found the right time to get into it, I guess. And Peniment, neither of which made the profile of the big blockbuster AAAs that moved millions upon millions of copies, yet they were beloved anyway. Taken as a whole, they lent credibility to prestigious Xbox Game Pass accessible library of well-supported, beautifully crafted art. Now, just over a year later, Xbox has the Reed award-winning studio behind hifirush no longer necessary to its business. Its work does not consist of high-impact titles like Xbox is prioritizing. It is not among the opportunities best positioned for success, and they're just retarded because that was a game that was actually making them, get some notice. But then when they get rid of an actual good game, it's just it's terrible. And imagine if they do the same thing with Hellblade 2 once, like after the game comes out and people have played it and enjoyed it, they're just probably gonna get rid of that studio next as well. It's just basically a partnership in with Xbox at this point. Seems like you could just, it's not really safe. Like, they could just get rid of you at any time, because at the end of the day, Xbox only cares about money. They don't care about their reputation anymore or good games. They just care about the Game Pass when there's no games on the Game Pass because they don't have any good exclusives. Because at least Sony has good exclusives, but most are just not for me. It's the same with Nintendo. I'm just not really a big Nintendo person, but obviously they make good games. They're just not for me. And Xbox was a brand where it was always my home since I was 5 when I played the Xbox original, and to now they've just completely gone downhill. Like 360 was the last good generation for me. They just had so many great games, and it's just, since Xbox One they did have a few good games, but it just quickly went downhill. They had no games. They only cared about Game Pass, and look where they are now. And they're not even like making all their money back from Game Pass, really. Yeah, not fully. And do you think people are going to buy Game Pass if you have no games? Yeah, and if you don't have any games, of course it's going to be a risky flipping business. Like, even I'm starting to just give up on Game Pass because they don't have any more. They don't have any flipping games. It's terrible. Like, man, and Hellblade, man. Even though if it's a good game, they're probably going to get rid of this studio next anyway. Like, I'm just done with Xbox anyway, and I'm just sick of people supporting bad games, bad to mediocre games. Yeah. At least Suicide Squad for once is a game that actually failed, and the people who actually supported it are just morons. But yeah, I'm just sick of people supporting bad games, and then the good games just get, obliterated out of nowhere. They're the ones that actually deserve praise, but they're just not making enough money. People are just putting more money into bad games instead. It's just terrible. But that's all I got to say. I don't want to go too deep into it, but yeah, it just sucks up into hifirush, such a great game. We deserve more games like that, but in this generation, we're just going to get more mediocre to flipping garbage games. But yeah, hopefully someday we can get to a better generation like previous ones, but for now, we're stuck in garbage, but at least we can sometimes play good games. But yeah, other than that, hope you liked the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.